They will start 6'6" freshman Hayden Wood, 8 points per ball game. Chris Lockett Jr., the 6'4" sophomore from New Orleans, he's at 8.8 points, 2.7 rebounds a game. Charles Caparasso, the 7-footer out of Lake Mary, sophomore, 5.6 points, 3.8 rebounds per game. Enrico Borio, the 6'8" sophomore from Curitiba, Brazil, and Evan Sturck, the 6'1" freshman point guard out of St. Louis, 6.6 points, 3.8 assists per game. The starting five for Jacksonville at 5 and 7 coming in. They lost to FAMU here in town last Wednesday to Charlie Ward and the boys, 72-65 at the Lawson Center. Picked 6 of 12 teams in the A-Sun men's basketball preseason poll. Head coached by Jordan Mincy in year 5, assisted by Troy Pierce, Michael Covington, Brett Comer, yes, that Brett Comer from Dunk City fame from Florida Gulf Coast, and Timothy Pete as well. Let's swing things over to our public address announcer, Woody Hayes, the starting lineups for the Noles.
On your feet, let's meet your Seminole starters. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Bowie, Maryland, number 1, Martin Somerville. At forward, a 6'9" senior out of Panama City Beach, Florida, number 25, Alex Steen. At forward, a 6'10" senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 7, Chauncey Wiggins. At guard, a 6'7" senior from Neptune Beach, Florida, number 10, LeJay Jones. And finally at guard, a 6'4" senior out of Columbia, South Carolina, number 6, Robert McCray V. Give it up for your head coach, Luke Laus. Associate head coach, Jim Moran. General manager and assistant coach, Michael Flynn. Assistant coaches are Gerald Gillian, Chris Kent, and Derwin Kitchen. Let's go, Noles!
All right, thank you, Woody. Let's fire it over to Seminole sharpshooter Adrian Crawford. He's won games in this series versus Jacksonville. The Noles, by the way, have won 19 in a row in this series, AC. You won 3 of them during your time here at Florida State. How do we make it 20? Are Scott and Wall's keys to success?
First thing is that we've got to get better at our transition defense. That translates to the ACC. Second thing is this, we got to dominate them on the glass. And the third thing is we got to be able to have some pride about this. Going in, last non-conference game before we get to the ACC, we got to finish strong.
Scott and Walls, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Walls with offices in Tallahassee. Before we get to our reverse tip-off, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Colhane, Adrian Crawford, Chris Culp courtside. It's time for the Emerge tip-off. Emerge, the official electrification and renewable energy partner of Florida State Athletics. Ball in the air. Tap control by Alex Steen. Jumping over Charles Caparasso, the sophomore 7-footer out of Lake Mary. Here we go. Final home game in 2025. Here's Wiggins, top of the key. And Jacksonville, man-to-man defensively. They will play some zone throughout the game tonight. McCray turned the corner on the baseline, fires out to Wiggins, extra pass, Somerville, a long 3, shorted it, no good. Rebound tapped out to Wiggins, new shot clock. Now McCray, Jacksonville sagging off a little bit. Steen turns, he'll attack, bumped into, no call, goodness gracious. Finally a foul called as we had a game of wrestling in the middle of the paint there. Chris Lockett Jr. called for the personal foul.
Great job that time, Alex Steen. Again, off that play, getting downhill, drawing the foul. The other thing, too, great job, Chauncey Wiggins, getting at an offensive glass. And that's one of the things the team's got to be active.
So Steen at the line, shooting 2. First one, rattles it off, no good. 72% free throw shooter for Steener. Our officials tonight, A.J. Desai, Justin Porterfield, and Mark Schnurr. We had Desai and Porterfield here for the Georgia game back on December the 2nd. Second time we've seen Mark Schnurr this season, and Steen misses them both. That drives you nuts.
Yeah, can't do that.
Nope.
Not do that.
They were great from the line on Friday night, but Steen misses both free throws to start the game tonight. Man-to-man defensively, Florida State. Here's Sturck, who was at the Rock School in Gainesville last year. Now over to Lockett, a great high school player in Louisiana. Caparasso Right wing picks it up, 8 to shoot, back out to Stirk. Stirk with the fluorescent orange shoes. Stirk back out, Lockett a long 3, way off, no good. Steen a strong rebound. Outlet to Jones, far sideline, his hair bouncing in the wind. Now Somerville to McCray. McCray atop of the key, 3, got it! Robert McCray, the 5th from way downtown.
Good shot that time by McCray again. Rob McCray playing against his old team. That's really big right there, being able to get yourself going early on today.
All threes brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee, away from the ball. Wiggins going to be called for a hold, it looks like. And he was battling with Hayden Wood, the 6'6 freshman out of Springdale, Arkansas. Harbor High School in Springdale, Arkansas. Florida State offensive coordinator Gus Malzahn was a head coach in Springdale at 2 high schools from 1996 to 05.
Hey, you never shock me.
I'm trying to always surprise you. It's hard to do, my friend.
Man.
And keep up with you. Here's Lockett, back out Stirk. Stirk with it now. 3-0 early on Florida State. Lockett between the legs. Lockett to Stirk. The up fake in the corner. Borio, high arcing 3. Air ball no good. Rebound battle for. Ball on the floor. Guess who? Steen a rebound. Now outlet McCray, middle of the floor. Over the top to Wiggins. A great look at a corner. Triple. Rattles off no good. And Caporaso the rebound.
Good shot.
Good look in transition. Wiggins, 21 threes on the year. Scored 16 in the win over Mississippi Valley State on Friday night. Right wing Stirk. Go ahead, AC.
Sorry about that. One thing Jordan Mincy talked about is that he had to switch up. They were playing a lot faster early in the year, but he realized with his guys that lacks a little bit of athleticism. So he had to go more to a game, play it, slow it down a little bit.
Wood, a fall away baseline jumper. Nice shot by Hayden Wood, 6'6 freshman out of Springdale, Arkansas.
Yeah, Hayden Wood's been very shocking, surprising guy for them this year so far.
Steen, right elbow, man-to-man defensively by JU. Pass over the top. Wiggins couldn't handle, but a late whistle and a foul call. The hold on Enrico Borio. Borio out of Curitiba, Brazil. Did a little research on that too the other day. 3.5 million people in his hometown.
Jeez.
That's located way down south too, southern Brazil. And now we got some chippiness with Steen and Wood.
Yeah.
All right. And some chippiness on Friday night as well with the Delta Devils. McCray quickly in. Somerville corner 3, bumped into and fouled. And Martin Somerville has become the king of the 3-point field goal foul. He's to the line for the 3rd straight game to shoot 3.
Great job that time. Martin Somerville coming off there. Listen, to be honest, Somerville got bailed out a little bit because that would have been a tough shot to make, but great job.
So Somerville at the line. That fouls on Wood, his first. Somerville at the line, a 76% free throw shooter. America East Rookie of the Year last season. First one good. 102 career threes made by Somerville, the sophomore out of Bowie, Maryland. That lefty southpaw shot rattles it home. Got pretty form, doesn't he? You're a lefty southpaw. What do you think when you see him shoot?
I do. I like the way, again, he has one thing he does a good job of. He gets that follow through, gets his arm, gets his elbow underneath that basket, he holds his follow through. So that's one of the things you want to see a lot from a guy. When you stick that follow through a lot of times, that gives you that little extra right at the end.
Great rotation there on that 3rd free throw. Made all 3 of them. Somerville, 6'2", Florida State. Some full court pressure by the Noles. Wood over the top to Stirk. Stirk will crank a long triple. Too strong, no good. Somerville skies for the rebound. Now Martin, middle of the floor, McCray. McCray wanting to go to work. McCray in the lane, kicks out Wiggins. Wiggins not quite ready to shoot the 3. Now back to McCray. 6-2 Florida State. 3 minutes into our ball game at the Tucker Center on Monday night. Look at McCray weaving through the lane. Short of the mini jumper though. And the rebound to Borio.
There we go. Good take. Rob McCray got to touch the paint.
You want to see him do that a lot, don't you, earlier in the game?
Got to. And one thing they're going to do is this. You watch Jacksonville, you see the coaching staff. They're over there screaming for them to slow the game down.
Borio tries to save it, does. Cross court to Lockett. Now along the baseline. Caporaso backing in. Now he's tangled up and fouled on a reach-in by Somerville. Yeah, that's a good call right there.
Yep.
Reach-in foul on Martin Somerville. That's his first. Enter Donovan Rivers into the ball game. 6'9" junior out of Columbia, South Carolina. He didn't start tonight. but it's his third season at JU. He's the lone returning starter off their team from a year ago. 10 newcomers on this year's roster, 6 transfers, and 5 freshmen for Jordan Mincy.
Yeah. Again, Jordan Mincy's got to, and when you're at that level, what's going to happen a lot of times, you got to reload, retool almost every year.
Sturk will fire it out near the timeline to Borio. Lost it again, runs it down before it goes in the backcourt. And honestly, if he would have let it go in the backcourt, it still wouldn't have been over and back because he didn't have possession of it. Sturk with, that's one of those rules that people get confused about. 6 to shoot, 1 of 3, buried it. And there's Hayden Wood from downtown. Now 19 of his 35 made field goals from 3. The other way, Wiggins a 3. He answers and buries a triple. Wiggins for 3.
Yeah, it's going to be, so what's going to happen right here is, like, I think when we may come to that timeout, you're going to probably start seeing us press a little bit more because they just want to slow this game down. They want to run some sets, see what can happen.
Down low, Rivers, little shoulder shake, stepping through, throwing elbows, travel. Yep, drug the pivot foot. And we have a timeout on the floor. 15:49 to play early. Good energy in the building on Monday night inside the Tucker Center. Florida State leading Jacksonville 9-5. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app. RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Game day is full of big calls, but none bigger than choosing to drive sober. If you've been drinking, don't get behind the wheel. Call a ride, call a friend, or call it a night. In Florida, nearly 1 in 5 crashes with an impaired driver results in a fatality. Drunk driving is a personal foul with lifelong consequences. Make the right call. Drive sober, arrive alive. Go Knowles. A message brought to you by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Knowles!
Hey, fellow Floridians,
we're the Wombles. We're retirees with 5 grandkids.
And huge fans of natural gas. When the kiddos visit from Ohio, we go through towels like pool water. That's why we love our natural gas dryer. It dries in a jiff.
So we use less energy and save money, too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Everge is fueling the future as Florida State Athletics electrification and renewables partner. Everge, building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV. When you cheer for the Garnet and Gold, know Everge is on the court with you, fueling the future of energy. Everge, powering progress, powering the Knowles. Visit everge.com/FSU for more information. And Knowles fans, when you can't make it to the game, don't worry. Join the official FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen with locations in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, and Orlando. It's the ultimate spot to catch every play. Find out more at AmericanSocialBar.com. AC, what do you see early? 4 minutes in. A lot of energy in this building tonight, even though the crowd is not the biggest we're going to see in here this year.
Yeah, I think what I like so far is Florida State basketball team get to the glass. Florida State basketball team, I mean, we're 2 for 4 from 3, shooting 50%. So I think overall, they've come out, they've done a good job. We'll see right now with a lot of second unit and see what we do.
Cam Miles checks in for the Knowles. Basong in, McGee in as well. He's got it right corner, ripping through on the attack, picks it up, bounce past Basong, couldn't handle it. It's a good pass. The freshman's got to catch that. Turnover.
Got to catch it. Got to catch the basketball.
9-5 early on, Florida State. Simon Wheeler, the senior out of Detroit, checks in at guard. He's in there right now. Jason Thirdkill Jr., another young man from Detroit. He's in the game. Big man, 6'7", 215. Wheeler a long 3 ball. Off the heel, no good. McGee the rebound.
Great rebound by Kobe.
Kobe McGee trying to get him rolling. McCray attacking, bumped into, tough shot, no good with the right hand. Basong battling, strong with the rebound, but couldn't quite grasp it and get it through, and threw it away to Chris Arias.
Yeah, this is the thing. Thomas Basong, you can't come in as a freshman, one fumble, one turnover. Great hustle though, but you gotta be able to take care of it.
Arias, the sophomore from Jacksonville, 10.7 points per game. He is their leading scorer. Wheeler out near the timeline, near the logo, guarded by McCray. 9-5 Florida State, 6 to shoot, 5. Handoff Lockett. Lockett has to fire an off-balance 3, no good. Rebound McCray. Both teams a little bit cold right now. McCray wheeling, dealing, lost it, got it back, out to Miles, a wide open 3. Ring it up. Nothing but nylon for Miles.
Cam Miles continuing what he did the other night. Taking good shots. That's the thing about Cam Miles. When Cam Miles takes good shots, he's a really good three-point shooter.
Coming off a 15-point game, Cam Miles knocking in his 11th three of the year. As all threes brought to you by Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics, with offices in Tallahassee. Rivers picks it up left wing. Their tempo has come to a crawl all of a sudden. Here's Lockett on the attack, gets around McCray, throws it up, missed it, no good. And a whistle and a foul on the rebound on who? They're going to call it on Basong. So a tough start for the freshman as Tomas Basong not carrying over his great performance from Friday night.
Yeah, again, so far, freshman's got in the game, turned it over, fumbled the pass. Then that time, drew a foul that time. Now, again, he got put in a little bit in a tough spot because, again, allowing that straight line drive that time by Rob McCray. And, again, Rob McCray getting a little bit tired, so again, they're going to go ahead and get this. I think they'll probably get Martin Somerville in.
Somerville in, McCray out, Wiggins in, Jones out. Free throw good by Lockett.
One thing I appreciate about Coach Louts is that he lets these young guys play through some stuff.
Yep.
You know, I mean, a lot of head coaches, man, he would have had that. Yeah, you're coming over here. You're not ready to play tonight. I remember as a freshman, I just knew this. I was like, don't turn the ball over. That was my number one. If I didn't turn the ball over, I knew I was going to get minutes going to be good. If I turned over early,
good night.
Maybe single-digit minutes that night, 100%.
As Lockett makes them both. Michael Harper Jr., the freshman from Jasper, is in the ball game for Jordan Mincy. Wiggins kicks in the corner, a long 3 by Miles. Too strong, no good. McGee getting his shirt turned off. Somehow grabbed the rebound out to Miles. He attacks. Oh boy, he got blocked by 2 guys. And the rebound to Rivers of Jacksonville. Now Wheeler out near the timeline. 12-7 Florida State. 13:20 left first half. Wheeler with the black headband. Jacksonville the dark green uniforms tonight. Wheeler working on Miles. Back to third kill. Lob down low. Oh boy, look out into the courtside seats along the baseline. There's my guy Jason Basden. Had equipment for football. My guy down there nearly got an entry pass. Turnover.
Yeah. Man, my man third kill, he was mad at the guy. I'm like, big dog, hey, but nobody.
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Wimby wasn't getting out.
Nah, here's Somerville. They hedge the screen. Wiggins, great pass. Basong, a 2-hand cram. Jolie for Tomas.
And that time what he did was that they've been working on that. They're going to blitz those ball screens. And so when you go that short roll, the opposite corner, you're going to dive that opposite corner. That's going to be open a lot tonight.
Basong coming off a career best 10 points against Mississippi Valley State. Wheeler with it now, left wing, 10 to shoot. Wheeler now attacks with the left hand, down low, Rivers, left hand floater off the heel, falls off. Great rebound by McGee. No field goals for the Dolphins in the last 4 minutes or so. Basong attacking from the right side, in the air, kicking Somerville. Miles, extra pass, Wiggins, a right wing, 3-ball, no. And third kill the rebound.
Listen, you want to create shots, that's a great job that time.
14-7 Florida State as we approach 12 minutes left in this first half. Wheeler with Basong on him. Wheeler, 5'10 senior of Detroit, Michigan, had a torn ACL in game 4 last year. Back this season, Hart for a drive, shot the window, no good. Basong picks up the loose change. Next whistle, a media timeout, down the floor. Somerville, a left wing 3-ball, got it! Martin Somerville has made a 3 in 41 straight games. As the sun rises and sets, so does Somerville from downtown, Adrian.
Here we go, right here. Martin Somerville. And what we're watching, and I think that we talked about, this Florida State team's limiting them to one shot.
17-7, yes.
Yeah, you do that, you got a shot at beating anybody if you're doing that.
Arias down low, Rivers, swings cross court. Third kill gonna fire a 3, no good. Rebound battle for Basong, grabs it. Rivers, just his second 3 attempt of the year. Down the floor, Basong chasing it to the rack, able to power it through. 3rd kill, and a timeout call. Wait a minute, we got a whistle, hold on.
Dead ball.
And there's a dead ball. Do we have a technical foul somewhere? They're pointing at Basong. Did he say something?
No, it was what happened was that he got it and he just threw it back. He threw it at the guy, delay a game, I think.
Delay a game.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So a dead ball delay a game on Basong. The basket is good, and we have a timeout on the floor. Nice run by the Garnet and Gold here against Jacksonville U. With 11:06 left first half, a 7-0 run. Florida State leads 19-7. We are back after this local timeout.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Laux, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
The warm Florida summer is officially over and the chilly air is here to stay. It's time to cozy up by the fire with family and friends. Just make sure that pesky pests like roaches, ants, and rodents aren't trying to join in on the winter fun. This is the time of the year when pests and wildlife intruders start seeking food and shelter inside your home or business as the temperature drops. Luckily, you can trust the pest control experts at Arrow Exterminators, proud partner of the Florida State Seminoles, to keep your home or business pest-free inside and out. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
So the ruling was what Adrian Crawford, because he is locked in on everything, he was correct. It's a dead ball delay a game on Basong. The next delay a game on anybody for Florida State is a technical foul. So keep an eye on that if that happens. So really just something to watch out for on the delay a game front. As Florida State basketball brought to you by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of the Noles. And victories happen here at Wolfson Children's Hospital, always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Adrian, you were wondering about how that second string would do. They pushed the pace, took it over, a 7-0 run.
Great job by that second unit. They come in, here's what it is. They're limiting to one shot. That's the most important thing they can do.
19-7, Florida State, 11 minutes left. First half, Borio, cross court, pass, tapped away, thrown, run down, and grabbed on the loose ball by Arias. Nearly a steal by Miles. And now we have another whistle. And do we have a clock malfunction? I believe so. So the ball did not change possession, so the shot clock should not have reset.
No.
And I think that's what they're talking about here. And our crew, they're on it tonight. They're not on a holiday break. Our crew Friday might have been on a weekend holiday break.
Yeah.
This one, though, feels like they're locked in. So, a inbound play and a steal by Wiggins down the floor to Somerville. Somerville, now to Miles. Miles with it. Miles over to Somerville. Somerville, as Jacksonville is man-to-man now. They look like they're in zone, they're in man. Somerville off a couple of screens. Somerville over to Wiggins, right wing. In the corner, McGee, a great look at a three ball, too strong. Rebound to Miles. Out back to Somerville. Now the attack, McGee all the way to the rack. Tough shot, and a whistle and a foul call on Caparaso as McGee hits the deck. Got him on the body. Kobe will shoot two.
Good job that time by Kobe. Again, missing that three, and then turn right back around, was able to get downhill and get a bucket.
10:26 to play in our first half, 19-7, and Kobe McGee will head to the line to shoot two. McGee on Friday night played in his 100th career game against Mississippi Valley State.
Yeah.
So 101 tonight. And he's at the line to shoot two. First one off the heel, no good for McGee. At the stripe, young man out of Allentown, PA. 84% free throw shooter, just his 5th miss on the season. Second one, money. Here comes McCray and Jones back in. McGee and Miles will sit down. Solid minutes again there, Adrian, for Cam Miles.
Great job again. Cam Miles coming in. 1 for 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist.
Full court pressure by the Garnet and Gold. Stirk now racing around Somerville. McCray going to jump in. Here's an errant pass, nearly stolen by Steen, knocks it away out of bounds. Jim Moran gives him a butt pat over there and says, way to go, big fella.
There it is. Great job that time by Alex Steen getting his hand in the passing lane. And one thing we're doing, again, this Florida State basketball team, they are locked in, dialed in. And like I said, this Jacksonville basketball team, I mean, again, pick middle of the pack in the A-Sun. A good basketball, again, a good basketball club.
8-0 run as Jacksonville has not scored in over 3.5 minutes. Stirk racing left to right. Wood along the baseline in the air. Borio back to Lockett. 5 to shoot. Down low, Caparaso dribbled it off his foot, but it caroms off of McCray and out of bounds along the baseline. Jacksonville ball 3 to shoot.
Yeah, again, one thing you love right now, this Florida State basketball team. One thing they said in the locker room, this was the first scout that they had today for Justin Linder and Kyle Washington. And Coach Lau said, it's your first scout. Like, don't let these guys lose this game.
Yep. In the corner, Caparaso, errant shot, no good, no rim, shot clock violation. Impressive defense right now by the Noles.
Rush defense again, holding them right now. JU's won their last 8, almost on a 4-minute drought.
20-7, 9:50 and counting. First half, McCray's in a double team over to Steen. Low pass, Steen's in trouble. Now saves it to Somerville. Martin stops a left wing rainmaker. No good. Oh, a great rebound by LeChey Jones. Out now to Wiggins. To Jones in the corner. 15 to shoot. Noel set it up again in the half court. Up 20-7. McCray looking. 10 to shoot. McCray to the right hand. Whips over Somerville at NBA 3. Got it!
And he got fouled again.
He is the king of the three-point shot foul. And Somerville tickled the nylon on that one and has a chance at a 4-point play.
Great job that time by Rob McCray. Rob McCray was there blitzing that ball screen, so what Rob decided to do, they knew they were coming to blitz, rejected the screen, got into the gap, made a good pass, great shot by Martin Somerville.
And amazingly, Adrian, the same one who fouled him on the first one, Hayden Wood, picked up his second foul, and he's out of the game.
That's tough right there for a freshman. Yeah, man.
Somerville, 4-point play for Somerville. He's in double figures already. Martin has outscored the Dolphins himself, 10-7. And a 12-0 run by the Garnet and Gold. Up 24-7, 9:20 to play. Stirk is not across the timeline yet. Over to Lockett. Lockett whips it in the corner. The up fake by Borio. High pass Lockett. Look out, nearly into the lap of Chris Culp. Culp was ready again. Stirk working McCray. Stirk on the drive, 10 to shoot. Stirk dribbling left wing. Now to Borio. Jab step, 30-foot three. Not going to get there, my friend. Enrico, not quite enough on that one. Might have forgot where he was at on the floor, and I tell you what, loving this defense right now by the Noles.
Absolutely. Again, you're talking about a Jacksonville team that's played so a lot of high majors, averaging 77 points a game. Florida State's hold this team to 7. This may be the best defensive performance so far this year.
Here's Jones over to McCray. McCray between the legs, attacking, kicking, Wiggins. Borio right there, back to McCray. To Somerville, hand off McCray, the up fake with the right hand. 8 to shoot, McCray to the chest of Caparaso to Somerville. Here's another three, got it! Martin is feeling it. 13 for Somerville.
Lord Somerville, do it for the DMV.
His third triple, and Somerville has 13. It's a 15-0 run. 27-7, Florida State leading Jacksonville U. Oh, weave out front. Lockett, one-handed whip pass in the corner. Arias back out. Sturck to Lockett on the attack. Down the lane, spinning, lost it. Great hustle by Somerville, diving, didn't get there. They kick it around the perimeter. Sturck, a long three, good. And that ends a drought of 4.5 minutes plus with no points. Now the other way, Jones is bumped into in transition by Sturck as the Knowles off of Make Adrian beat everybody back down the floor.
Listen, that's the type of pace we've got to play at, especially when you get to ACC play. You got to be willing, you got to push that basketball off the floor.
And a timeout on the floor. What a stretch here by the Knowles. A 15-3 run over the last 5 minutes. 7:58 left here until halftime. Florida State leading 27-10. We are back after this timeout.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Knowles!
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And Sunstop, food, fuel, and more. Find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop, a proud sponsor of Florida State Athletics. Mark it down after the new year, January the 7th. It's the Wednesday after the Duke game. Join us at Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee for the first edition of Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. We'll talk with the head coach, as we'll be 2 games into ACC play at that point. Wednesday, January 7th, 7 to 8 p.m. at Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee. Special moment here tonight. 45 members from Boys Town had tickets purchased for them, and they are here tonight at the Tucker Center behind the hoop to our right, cheering on Luke Laux' Seminoles.
That's awesome.
Yep. Love to see that. McCray to inbound, whips it in the corner, tapped away by Chris Arias, out of bounds near sideline, looking for Miles. Here comes third kill in, and Borio will sit down for Jordan Mincy. Interesting, as you listen to Mincy before the game today, and he flat out said, we tell kids, we'll get you to your next stop.
Yeah.
That's what he says. In this era, you don't hear that often, if at all, but he is open about how they communicate to players.
I think these guys, they all know that they're good coaches got to live in reality, and that's the reality of this game right now.
Somerville driving in the air, kicking to Miles, out to McCray, a long right wing Rainmaker. Didn't get there, short. Block of the rebound. Outlet to Sturck, middle of the floor. Now he slows it up near the timeline, needs some help. His pass is tapped away right in front of us and run down by third kill. As we approach 7:30 to play first half, 27-10, Florida State leading Jacksonville U. In a series renewed after 10 years off, back at it here. 8 to shoot. Arias. Lob down low. Caporaso underneath. Knocked away by McCray. A whistle and a reach-in foul on Rob.
Yeah, that's a bad call.
That's his first, team number 4. And baseline out of bounds for the Dolphins.
Here's what's been amazing. As aggressive as we've played defensively, we have 4 fouls.
That's it?
I mean,
good point.
I mean, man, when we had 4 fouls, normally within the first 30 seconds of a game, like.
Well, on Friday night, we'd have 14 by now with that crew.
Yeah, especially my man. I forgot his name.
Yeah, we won't bring it up.
Yeah, we won't.
Somerville is out. Basong back in. 7:15 to play until halftime. 27-10. Here's Lockett over to Stirk. Stirk jabbing, Stirk driving. Wiggins right there on him. Now in a double team. Lockett may have traveled. No call. Down low. Caporaso lays it in. As the Noles were trying to recover. Good pass by Stirk.
Good job, Stirk. You know, Stirk was recruited by Michael Fly to go there. He was really high on him when he got him.
Leads the team in assists. We see why right there. Extra pass, Miles, a 3-ball off the heel, no good. Jones taps the rebound to McCray, but his pass is intercepted down low by Stirk.
Yeah, one thing that's got to happen right there is that Chauncey Wiggins, we had that pass to Basong, and again, you saw Basong again.
Stirk leads the team, coming in with 46 assists, second on the team lead. On the team were Jacks with steals as well, 12 steals coming in. Here's Lockett on the attack, pivoting, and whoa, look out of control, threw it away. They're going to say it'll stay with Jacksonville U.
Yeah, one of the things that Florida, the coaching staff was talking about in the scouting report is what they call heavy shifts. So it's like when that ball is somebody saying they're shifting, they're shrinking the gap. They're going to make Jacksonville throw it and shoot it over a contested hand. Because, I mean, you really look at this Jacksonville team, you know, only shooting about 34 from the 3. I don't shoot a ton of them.
Arias launched one from downtown with the shot clock expiring. Rebound, third kill, fell down, no call. Should have been a travel. And the jump ball points at the Dolphins. How is that not a travel? Man. Anyway, Steen and McGee in. Wiggins and Jones will sit down. 6:08 to play first half, 27-12, Florida State. Stirk looking to inbound quickly into Rivers or in a double team. Did he step on the sideline? Yes. It's the Colhane special. His sideline step out. It's my dance move over the holiday season. And a turnover. How about our defense forcing turnovers on Friday night, huh?
Absolutely.
Man, got after him. Nice pass in the middle. Steen wide open underneath Miles. Ooh, blocked by Stirk. Great recovery flying over. Stirk with the block. I like this freshman flying around out there. In the corner, Arias, 3-ball, no good. Rebound, McCray, strong board. Here we go. McCray streaking down the middle of the floor. Swings over to Steen in transition. Picks up his dribble. Kicks out Basong. Basong on the attack. Oh, off-balance shot. Somehow got it to go. The Frenchman flying through the Tallahassee Knights. Sometimes better to be lucky than good. Adrian will put it in.
It is. Good job that time by Air France getting downhill with the lefty finish. Now, again, I thought he had Kobe McGee with a wide open corner shot. But again, hey, if you're going to do that, you better make it.
Somehow found a way.
Yeah.
Put a little butter on that croissant. Laid it in.
Yeah, he did.
And free throw good. 3-point play for Basong. Noles lead 30-12.
That's what we got. Hey, we got 3 points. All that matters.
That's all that matters. That's all it's going to have a look. How it's going to look at that stat sheet after the game when we look at it.
That's it.
5:35 and counting. Full court pressure. Arias racing far sideline, crossing over, spinning down the floor. Lost it. Turnover. Steal. Miles. Bounce pass. Basong, and it's stripped away out of bounds, and it's off his knee. Yep, that's a good call. Yep. Off of his knee. Stirk again. I like this kid Stirk flying around for Jacksonville, making plays.
He is. That's what Thomas Basong, again, got to play above your – you get that ball right there. There's hands coming. You got to get above your chest.
Pass in the third kill deflected by Miles, but not enough deflection on it. Over to Stirk. Slowly across the timeline, guarded by McCray. Here's Stirk. Going to work on Steen with the left hand. Hesitates, kicks out Arias. A long 3, air ball. Basong the rebound. Didn't have enough juice on that one. Nobody picked up McGee. He's going to drive it all the way in. Count the bucket and one. And a flex by Kobe. Another Mitchum and one. Mitchum strong in the paint.
Kobe McGee getting downhill. Another and one for Kobe McGee. Great job.
Getting to the chicken? Is that what the boys say?
That's that. Getting to the chicken, Cole.
Oh, baby. Yeah, throw that out there every once in a while. That's more. You got that line made. I don't. I'll borrow it every time to time. And a 30-second timeout call by Jordan Mincy. And our program, Florida State Basketball, brought to you in part by Wolfson Children's Hospital for world-class pediatric care. Wolfson Children's is always here, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Now, this game has a history to it, the 68th meeting overall. The Noles have won 19 games in a row in this series. First meeting in the last 10 years.
Wow.
Jacksonville's last win in this series was in 1987. But this game was played every year from 1964 to 77, 79 to 91, played it in 93, and then as well in 95 to 2000. Usually it was a home and home. Two times a year.
Really?
Between Florida State and Jacksonville U back in the day. And the Noles played it as recently as 08 at Veterans Memorial Arena on the St. Johns River in Jacks. So this is a game that happened quite a bit.
What do you think about those Kobe McGee sneaks tonight?
Man, are those leopards, cheetahs?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A little leopard print.
Leopard print?
Yeah.
There you go. Free throw was good by McGee, and a kick by Miles on the wood pass to Lockett in the press. I'd imagine there may be a little leopard print on the Christmas list for some of the wives out there. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't expect Kobe McGee to rock it on the sneakers tonight.
No, definitely not. The guy with the best sneak game on this team is Rob McCray.
Sure
He's got
does.
a fresh pair on every game.
He's
Man.
got the Joker look tonight with the purple and lime yellow, or how would you call that? Fluorescent yellow?
Fluorescent yellow with the pink laces on. No, yellow laces. There we go.
Sturk, three, no good. Top of the key, rebound Basong. Here's Basong, bumped into by Sturk, far sideline. Gets it over to McGee. Nice pass, Steen grabbed it, puts it up and in. Great look, and great hands by Steen as well in traffic.
What you wanted to see Steiner do, Steiner got a nice little body bump into a bucket.
35-12, Florida State. What a half. 4:20 to play. Luke Laux wants these guys to close it out strong. Ripping through Lockett, driving, cut off, back out to Sturk, left wing. Thought about the 28-foot three. Now in the corner, Lockett driving again. Tough shot. Oh, somehow got it to go. And one for Lockett. And a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, Thomas Basong again coming in. But the thing about Basong, look at him right now. Though he's, he's had a little bit of some mistakes out there. But Thomas Basong right now, 3 for 3, 5 rebounds. That's one thing Thomas Basong does. He gets in there, he rebounds that basketball.
And a career-high 7 boards at Dayton. Career-high 10 points Friday night. And he's at 7 and 5 already. Picked up his second personal. Lockett at the line, looking to convert a three-point play. Free throw, good. 35-15, Noles by 20. After only allowing 17 in the first half versus Mississippi Valley State on Friday night. Over to Miles, in the corner to Jones, flying by the defense. Now back out to Somerville, a long three. Too strong. Right on, but too strong. Grab the rebound. Kicks out to Miles, a wide open three. That's no good. And the rebound to Lockett of Jacksonville.
I thought Steiner got pushed in the back right there.
Yeah, there's some contact. 35-15. Next whistle, a media timeout. 3:35 to play until halftime. Jacksonville at 5 and 7 on the year. Looking to pull off a win against a high major. Here's Wood off a drive. Jumper got it. Miles tried to go for the steal and was a little behind. Somerville with it now. 35-17 Florida State. 3:14 to play. Jones, a catch-and-release triple is way long, no good. McGee able to grab the rebound, fires it back out to Miles. Miles, nice pass down low. Steen trying to rise up, not there. Back out to Somerville. 8 to shoot. Somerville in a double team. Down low to Steen, and they're going to call Steen for an illegal screen, it looks like here. And that'll be Steiner's first personal foul.
Let's see this. What the?
Yeah, not much there, right?
Oh,
man, that's not, that's an A-Sun call right there, not an ACC call. But nevertheless, foul on Steen and a timeout on the floor. 2:58 remains first half. Florida State leading 35-17. We are back after this timeout.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
Headed to Tallahassee? Make your trip a slam dunk with a stay at Hyatt House Tallahassee Capital University or Hampton Inn & Suites Tallahassee Capital University. Both are just minutes from the Tucker Center and campus. At Hampton Inn & Suites, relax in modern guest rooms, fuel up with our hot breakfast, and count on friendly Hampton hospitality. At Hyatt House, stretch out in spacious suites with full kitchens, enjoy free breakfast, and unwind at the H-Bar. We've got the perfect spot for your stay on game day or family day. Book your Tallahassee stay today.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
You are listening to Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
And we are live at our Renewal by Anderson courtside seats. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. Adrian, you've got defense, rebounding. We're plus 11 in rebounding margin right now. Bench points, 14-0. That's a team in Jacksonville that scores 38 bench points a game. Best in the A-Sun. And we have 9 assists sharing the basketball.
Yeah, we absolutely are. Team's doing a really, really good job so far today.
9 assists and 11 field goals for Luke Laux' Noles. 35-17, 2:40 and counting left until halftime. Zone defense out of the timeout. And nice deflection knocked away by Jones, far side. 10 to shoot for Jacksonville.
Yeah, again, nice mix-up by Coach Laux that time. Coming out the zone, because here's the thing. You know, we're going to have to mix our defense up when we get to the ACC this year.
Yeah. Whipping in the backcourt of Stirk. Now to Lockett, racing across. Zone defense. Lockett over to Borio. 5 to shoot inside Caporaso. Rises up with the left hand and lays it in over the smaller McCray.
Yeah, you can't get behind. That's what we've been working on. Like we call front of the post, call it white. You can't just be standing behind.
7-0 mini run by the Noles, or excuse me, by the Dolphins, 35-19. Florida State. 2:15 left until halftime. Wiggins backing in, left block area, backing in, spin to the left, the up fake, and fouled on the way up. Good footwork as well. He kind of pinned Caporaso at that right leg and went up strong.
And I thought Chauncey did a great job. You know, he loves to get to that little jump stop to the middle and go over top, and I think they probably scouted that. So again, went to the opposite shoulder. Great job.
Smart adjustment there. Wiggins at the line to shoot 2. Coming off a 16-point night Friday. Double-figure scoring 8 times this season, 11.6 points per game for the senior out of Atlanta. Free throw, doesn't miss many, just his second miss of the year, 19 of 21. $35-19. Noles, second one. Somehow that one rolled around. You talk about shooter's touch.
Man.
That ball was decided whether to go out Christmas shopping tonight or go the nylon. Played it in, put it in on the free throw. 36-19. Wiggins has 4. There's Stirk, guarded by Somerville. Under 2 minutes left until halftime. Stirk with it now. Sturck off a Caparasso screen, now guarded by Wiggins. Sturck swings it over Borio, a right wing rainmaker. Air ball no good.
Wow.
Out of bounds, they're going to say off of the Noles.
What?
Yep. And 8 to shoot.
Sheesh.
Stay with us. Halftime show right around the corner. Get Adrian's thoughts on the first half. Quickly in Caparasso to Wood. That's a long three by Wood. Way off, no good. Didn't hit the rim. Sturck's put back, no good. That one did hit the rim. Jones is ripped down and a foul called on Sturck. Great hustle that time by LeChey Jones, battling with the Jacksonville guards, and we're going to walk the other way and shoot the 1-and-1. Evan Sturck's first. LeChey Jones now going to head to the line here. And it's actually 2, my mistake. Sturck's second, team foul number 10. Double bonus for Jones. There are a lot of good things about LeChey from this coaching staff. Free throw good. I kind of hit a lull here the last couple of nights. How do you jumpstart this young man, you think? Get him going.
Yeah, I think for LeChey, he's got to stay confident, because what he'll do is, like, he hadn't been shooting the ball great. So now what he's doing, he's passing up open shots. And when he passes up open shots, what that ultimately ends up leading to sometimes a turnover, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Free throw number 2 is too strong, no good. 37-19. Florida State 9 of 14 from the line tonight. Sturck whips it over now to Lockett. He'll drive. Tough floater off the glass. Good. Nice strong move by Lockett. He's got 7 points. 7-21. McCray attacking. McCray behind the back out to Wiggins. A right wing three. Good. Set up well by McCray right there, Adrian.
Great job by Rob. And see, that's the thing about Rob McCray. See, Rob McCray right now, listen, one thing about Rob is this. Lockett starts talking. One thing about Rob McCray, you start talking to Rob McCray, it kind of like wakes him up. I actually like when people do that, because he'll start playing a little bit harder. And again, he that time drove downhill, made a nice little play right there.
4th assist of the night for McCray. Under a minute to play, 10 to shoot. 40-21, Florida State. Caparasso, top of the key, 5-4. Lockett, left wing three. Oh. Look out, a dent in the backboard, no good. Rebound to McCray.
Oh my goodness.
Get a little juice on that one.
Hey,
too many rip curls in the weight room before this one. Here's Jones, a three. Money! Ask and you shall receive, Adrian Crawford. LeChey Jones.
LeChey Jones that time came out there, faded off the screen, and listen, shoot the basketball, let it fly. Or like the players like to call it, let it Michael.
There you go.
Our GM, Michael Fry.
I love it. 8th three of the night for the Noles. Final 14 seconds. Shot clock is off. 43-21, Florida State. Sturck off a high ball screen, guarded by Wiggins. 8-7 to Wood. Wood attacks the baseline, cut off, and a double team knocked away by McGee. It's out of bounds. Jacksonville ball, 3 seconds left.
And what they did, that was like, listen, when you have older guys, that time, they set that screen on the roll. It was a switch, but Kobe McGee, undersized, when Jay Jones was over there in the corner, he took the roll guy. Kobe went to the corner. And again, that's a great job. So now you didn't have a mismatch right there.
Basong and Steen in for some more size. Wiggins will sit down. Here comes Rivers in for Jordan Mincy. Caparasso sits down for Jacksonville. 3 seconds to play, 43-21. Halftime right around the corner. Sturck into a cutting Rivers in the painted area, floats it up. No, but a foul's called with .9 left. Man, they're going to call it on Steen underneath the hoop. You're going to take a look at this replay. Oh, not a ton there, but foul on Rivers.
One of the things I'll tell you is this, and this is a conversation. One thing about having a rookie head coach, referees, they're not going to give you a whole lot.
Yep.
A lot of times they're going to make some calls, let you know, hey, you're going to have to earn it. Being here for a little bit.
That's right. But as you would say, ball doesn't lie. Rivers missed the free throw.
Ball does not lie at all.
Here's McGee back in. Basong out. .9 to play. 43-21. First half. Rivers is a 54% free throw shooter coming in. Missed the first one. The big lefty. Second one on the way. That is way off, no good. Tap try, no, by Borio. And we come to the end of our first 20 minutes of play. Great energy by Luke Laux' Noles. So far, so good through 20 minutes. Halftime inside the Tucker Center on Monday night. Florida State has defensively been tremendous, leading Jacksonville 43-21. We'll get Adrian Crawford's thoughts on the other side. We are back after this timeout.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day. And an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
It's halftime, and this is the Seminole Halftime Show.
Halftime here from the Tucker Center, and a great first 20 minutes. Now, how do you keep it going? I'm sure will be the message from Luke Laux here in the second half of play, but let's break this first one down. Halftime here inside the Tucker Center, and it's all Noles.
It is. I think that the Florida State basketball team's out-rebounding. Jacksonville's a +3 rebounding basketball team, out-rebounding them again by 10. I think as well, 11 assists already. Rob McCray doing what Rob McCray does with those 5 assists. And so I think I think this may have been probably the best fundamentally sound defensive half we have played all year. And I want to be really clear. This is a team, this Jacksonville team's got size. They're not like a small, they got size, they got all those things. And so this is a great defensive job this time by the Florida State Basketball Club.
AC, they looked apart, don't they? Jacksonville, they got the bus, couple 7-footers, length, good guard play.
Yep.
They just, it's a brand new team, learning each other and playing together. Could be a squad in the A-Sun to keep an eye out for, as Jordan Mincy his team has made it to the semifinals of the A-Sun tournament every year but one in his 4 seasons into year 5 at Jacksonville U. Let's talk about this Florida State team. You mentioned defensively and rebounding. We have out-rebounded our last 4 opponents, Adrian, as that was an issue. You ever go back to Florida and A&M, and you said, man, how are we going to hang in there? And these guys have listened to the coaching, the teaching, and they're flat out giving more energy in that area right now.
And they have it. One of the things that's been a focus, if you've, I know you've come by practice as well, and you've seen how we've been able to get on the glass, how the practice have been way more intense of what we've been doing. And so one of the things, and when I say that intense, is just focus on details. That's one thing with a first-year head coach. Everybody says this. When you're a first-year head coach, you just, you try to put yourself around other solid, former head coaches, and they help you. But when it's all said and done, you're just going to learn. And I think what Coach Laux is learning is that in the NBA, certain things guys already have. At this level, you got to drill everything. And here's the thing I'll tell you: since they've been drilling, you've been seeing that. You've been seeing them boxing out. You've been seeing us. I think one of the best things we're doing is we're getting to the front on that post up. We're not standing behind guys, and that's allowing us to be in good position.
Adrian, I know you know good cheerleading. Your wife Wendy was a Golden Girl and has coached and taught many cheer squads. How about this Tallahassee Super Squad here at halftime? Young ladies entertain the masses here at the Tucker Center. What grade do you give them?
Hey, I'm definitely giving them an A+ right now. You know what I'm saying? A+, yeah. Hey, sometimes people don't want to, you may not want to show up right before Christmas, you know what I'm saying? But they came out, they were locked in, they had a job to do, they did their job. So you got to give them an A+ right there.
Came, they saw, they conquered. That's here at halftime. Halftime score, 43-21. Florida State leading Jacksonville. We're back with some first half stats and scores around college basketball. We are back after this timeout.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart, fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score two. Each made three, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Noles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
For more college basketball today, here is Jeff Culhane.
Halftime here inside the Donald L. Tucker Civic Center, and it's been a strong first 20 minutes for Luke Laux and his Florida State basketball team, leading Jacksonville University here at the half, 43-21. Jeff Culhane back here with you. Before we continue on, let us pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford, Chris Culp, courtside, our renewal by Anderson courtside seats. Blake Lundy doing a great job back in our Seminole Sports Network studios. First half stats for the Noles: 13 of 28 from the field, 46%, 8 of 19 from three for 42%. Doing a good job from behind the three-point line, and 9 of 14 from the charity stripe here tonight, as the Noles have out-rebounded the Dolphins tonight, plus 10, 22-12. 8 offensive rebounds for Florida State. It's led to 5 second chance points for the Garnet and Gold. 14 bench points in this contest here this evening. 14 bench points here in this one for the Garnet and Gold, and that is from a group that has been playing hard against the Jacksonville unit that is one of the best in the A-Sun. And quite honestly, when you take a look at the numbers, Jacksonville scoring nearly 38 bench points per game, the most in the A-Sun and 11th most nationally. They have not scored one bench point tonight for Jordan Mincy, and they have played 5 guys off the bench. They played 10 guys total, 0 bench points here this evening. So impressive stuff by the second line of this Florida State squad. 11 assists on 13 made shots for the Noles. And it's been a good first 20 minutes. Martin Somerville, a great first half, leads all scorers with 13 points on 3 threes. Chauncey Wiggins has 7 points, a couple of threes. Tomapa Song, 7 points and 5 rebounds. Robert McRae the fifth, 3 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists here in this contest. For Jacksonville, they are scoring it, shooting it 31%, just 2 of 16 from 3, 3 of 5 from the line. And the big one, bench points, 0 for a team that scores 38 a night. Again, 11th best in all of college basketball, not one bench point for Jacksonville in this contest so far. Hayden Wood has 7 points for JU. And Chris Lockett Jr. also with 7 points to pace the Dolphins here in this contest this evening. A game that all coaches worry about is that final game, that last game before the Christmas break, because you've got opportunities for focus to wane. We saw this yesterday in South Bend as the Mastodons of Purdue-Fort Wayne upset Notre Dame yesterday in South Bend. And so you want to stay locked in, you want to finish it off strong and be able to go home to the holiday break with a win under your belt. Right now around the ACC on Monday night, Syracuse leads Stonehill 39-27 at halftime. Boston College, who has struggled here in non-conference play, they trail at home to Fairleigh Dickinson 33-25 at the half. Earlier on today in Charlottesville, 21st ranked Virginia, Ryan Odom doing a great job. They are 11-1, 8-0 at John Paul Jones Arena. They blew out American University 95-51. Florida State's next opponent, North Carolina, 12th ranked Tar Heels. They tip off momentarily at the Dean Dome against East Carolina, an 8 p.m. Eastern tip. Halftime here at the Tucker Center. Florida State leading Jacksonville 43-21. Final 20 minutes are on the other side. We are back after this timeout.
Noles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
It's game on, Noles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and managed IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Today's Florida State basketball game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Let's return courtside with Jeff Culhane.
Back in, final 20 minutes nearly upon us. Adrian, you got to finish. And we saw yesterday The Mastodons of Purdue-Fort Wayne upset Notre Dame in South Bend. And right now, Boston College is losing at home at halftime to Fairleigh Dickinson up in Chestnut Hill. And so, mission accomplished so far, but we still got 20 minutes to go. You want to finish this out, go home to the holidays happy.
That's it. You got to be able to go out here. You got to be able to go. You got to be able to go, lock in, finish the game up strong. And, you know, I think starting off right here, one of the things they're going to probably look at doing right now at halftime is going to be this, is that they are switching. When we run that angle pop play, watch it right here. They win shot, and they're going to run this play and try to get it right here in a little short corner. Oh, good move.
McCray attacking along the baseline out to Jones. A great look at a three. Too strong, no good. Steen offensive rebound and fouled between Stirk and Caparoso. And there's Steen again. He leads the league in offensive rebounds per game at 3.9. Steen sticking his nose in there, getting it done.
Good job that time with a big Steen. First offensive rebound tonight, though, for Steen. Normally, my man Steen's got about 4 of them already.
I think he saw the stat sheet and thought, I got to get to work.
Yeah, he did.
So he got after it right there. Now McCray looking along the baseline, fires out to Jones near the timeline. Just underway in the second half, 43-21. Wiggins attacking the baseline, picks it up, kicks out to McCray. Here's McCray on the drive. Spinning, lost the dribble, got it back. In trouble, over to Steen, rises up, tough shot and good. Over the top of Charles Caparoso.
Great job that time by Steener. Getting up there again. We talked about Steen's got to be able to get that, I call it that Isaiah Hartenstein, little floater in the lane. Tell you what, Hartenstein is getting paid a lot of money to shoot that.
Sure it is. Now Lockett in the corner, Borio. Back out Lockett, right wing extended, right near his head coach Jordan Mincy. Over to Stirk. In the corner, Wood a long three, in and out, no good. Steen had it knocked away, but Wiggins grabs it.
Good job.
Chauncey running the floor, running the break to Jones, back out to McCray. Crossing, McCray, top shot. Oh, with the right hand off the window. What a great shot by McCray.
And let me tell you this, Chris Lockett was chirping at him, and let me tell you what he did. Chris Lockett was chirping at him, so you saw Rob saw him. He was like, it's baby food. We're getting downhill on him.
47-21, Florida State. Nearly 90 seconds into our second half. Borio has it over to Stirk, left wing. Stirk between the keys to the freshman, Hayden Wood. Back to Stirk, another freshman. 2 freshmen starting. Wood looking, 5 to shoot, 4 down low. Caparoso leaning in with the left hand, no good. A late whistle and a foul all the way back at half court. The foul is called way back there. Late. They're going to call it on McGee. After the ball had been rebounded.
Who was that? Was that on Jones?
I thought it was on, I'm sorry, yes, LeJay Jones. My fault. I said McGee. Jones is the guilty party.
That's a tough call right there.
Yep. So LeJay picks up his first. Robert McCray has 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Free throws good by Charles Caparoso. And we got Basong in, and Jones will sit down. Wheeler checks in for Jacksonville. Stirk will sit down. 18:24 to play. 47-22, Florida State. And the big fella Caparoso makes them both. 7-foot sophomore out of Lake Mary. 47-23. Here's McCray, they work a screen, bad pass, knocked away, Basong somehow though runs it down, has the right wing. He'll drive into the lane, bumped into, and a foul on Caparoso.
One thing is this, when we're setting that ball screen right there, what's got to happen, we got to get a little bit more to the middle of the floor, because when that happens, Thomas Basong right there in that ACC sign is going to be wide open.
Left of the hoop, baseline out of bounds, McCray lobs out to Wiggins, top of the key. Now right wing to McCray. McCray in the corner, Wiggins. Wiggins will launch a 3-ball, off no good. And Lock of the rebound. Almost a little hitch on that shot, going up.
That's one of those things. He's gotten better at not. He was doing a lot of that early in the year, just kind of doing it, then taking the tough shot. A lot of times he's slowing himself down a little bit.
Wheeler bumped into by Basong. Thomas picked up his third. Basong off the bench tonight. Another solid game. 7 points, 5 rebounds. Out of the true freshman out of Paris. Great story from Chuck Walsh in this week's game notes. Jones back in. Basong will sit down. Tama was a tennis player and played tennis with his dad, Bruno, and his brother. His father sadly passed away when he was 10 years old. And Tama couldn't pick up a racket again. Couldn't do it. So he started playing basketball. And it's worked out greatly for him. Since that point in time in his life. Foul on the drive. I was going to call him McCray. His second. Now we got some chirping going on between the two sides, and the officials get in and split everybody up.
Chris Locke is doing a lot of chirping. Like I said, doing a lot of chirping for a guy ain't really getting nothing done tonight.
And Lockett, the sophomore from New Orleans, Louisiana Mr. Basketball, 4-star recruit out of the state of Louisiana, was at Boise State last season for Leon Rice, 24 games and 5 starts. And now to Duval with Jordan Mincy and the Dolphins. 47-23, Florida State, 17:35 to play. Wheeler turns the corner. Wheeler, left block area, pivoting out to Borio, a long 3-ball, shorted it. Steen another rebound. Now Ellen to Somerville, down the floor, streaking far side is McCray. McCray backing in, kicks out Wiggins, a catch and release, 3, off the heel, no. Steen offensive rebound, and a foul called on Camarraso. So they're stinging again, Adrian, getting it done.
There you go. Steen saw that stat sheet, said, I got no offensive rebounds.
Gonna get it going. That's 3 on Camarraso. Rivers in. Camarraso will sit down. Quickly into Jones in the corner. Jones dribbling away from the defense, weaving his way middle of the lane. Out to Wiggins. Wiggins attacking all the way to the rack. Puts it up. Oh, too strong. Rebound Wiggins. Puts it up. And in. Count the bucket and 1. Chauncey Wiggins a chance at a 3-point play.
Chauncey Wiggins, let me tell you what. I ain't saying Chauncey Wiggins got work boots on. I think he's got some of those. He got some low, like those low construction boots. He can little fashion construction boots on.
Probably a little more comfortable.
Yeah. And so, some nice Dr. Scholl's inside.
Yeah, he sure does.
Yeah.
Hand warmers in the wintertime.
Yeah, for sure.
Arias in and Wood out. That's Wood's 3rd. And Wiggins. Mitchum and 1. Mitchum strong in the paint. 3-point play. Makes the free throw. Wiggins now has 10 points. Double figures now this year, 9 times. Nearly 3 minutes into our second half. 50-23, Florida State on top of the Dolphins. Wheeler racing across. McCray now going to jump him. Swings it over to Lockett far side. In the corner, Borio, another 3-ball. That's no good. Jones the rebound. Borio's 0-5 tonight from downtown. Now McCray the other way with 6 assists here this evening. Whips it in the corner. Here's Somerville, a 3-ball. Good!
Fouled again.
Oh,
he should have called. He got to call that.
He got knocked over. Our official wouldn't give it to him. I think our boy Ken Cashin on the sideline here was saying blow the whistle. Nearly a 4-point play, but another 3 by Somerville. He's got 16 points and 4 threes. Here's Arias for a 3-ball. That's good. Chris Arias, their best player, his 30th 3 of the year. 53-26, Florida State. Noles are 9 of 23 from downtown. A take by Steen. Count the bucket and 1. The hoop, the harm, and Steen to the line for a 3-point play try.
Great job that time. Coming downhill, Coach Louck saw. Again, you seeing that mismatch in that pick and roll. We see Wheeler down there. We're going to put him in baby food land. And again, was able to get there. Nice roll.
So Steen, Mitchum strong in the paint. Mitchum and 1. Fouls on Wheeler, his first, team number 5. Knowles, 49% from the field tonight. 9 of 23 from downtown. Second in the league in total 3-pointers made. Had 137 coming in. Louisville with 151. Free throw good by Steen. And the Noles have made 9, so now at 146 on the season for Florida State. Full court pressure here once again. Wheeler bumps into Somerville. Hasn't crossed the timeline yet, finally does. Wheeler racing through the lane, out to Arias. 1 dribble, step back 3, short, good challenge by McCray. And a long run out to Jones.
Hey!
Hammers it home with a little dipsy-do, 2-hand cram for LeJay Jones.
There you go, LeJay Jones, little rockabye baby on that one.
58-26, Florida State. Extending that lead, expanding. Next whistle, immediate timeout. Wheeler lacrosse, driving on Wiggins with the right hand, stopping, bounce pass down low, Rivers, missed it with the left hand. Steen the rebound, outlet Jones. Knowles smelling blood in the water right now. Somerville a jab step. Somerville crossing, Somerville driving. Kicks out now to McCray, left wing. McCray around the corner, top shot, tap, try Steen, no. And the rebound to Lockett of Jacksonville. Down the floor to Wheeler, middle of the floor, over to Lockett. Lockett drives to the baseline, jumper good by Lockett. He's got 9. Wiggins sums up with Chauncey.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's tired. He was kind of out of it there for a half second.
Yeah, he's got some blood in the back of his shirt.
Hopefully he's all right. Driving now again along the baseline. Nice pass into Steen. Hop, step, rolls it out, no good. And the rebound to Rivers.
Great job. Coach Laux is seeing that mismatch right on that pick and roll and keep running on the sideline. Getting good looks out of it.
58-28. Knowles, 14.5 to play. Wheeler driving, left block area. Wheeler whips it out back now to Wood. Wood over to Lockett. Lockett leads the Dolphins with 9 points. McCray bumps him on the far sideline. A personal on Lockett's the call, and he and McCray a little testy over there in front of that Jacksonville bench. And now we got a technical foul on Robert McCray, the 5th. And LeJay's just trying to get him away. And unfortunately, that's 2 nights in a row, 2 games in a row, I should say. McCray's been hit with a technical.
Yeah.
Got to find a way to just walk away at some point.
Yeah, and I think the problem is this, is that they say, it's not like those guys are going back. That's the thing that's the issue. They're going back and forth, and you're just going to do that. I think, again, I just think that's a bad call right there.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it, it's got to be both guys. Yeah, both guys. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. It's both guys.
I agree. 14:22 to go. It's all Knowles, up 58-28. We are back after this timeout.
What's here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's here is Wolfson Children's Hospital, with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Hey fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
It's game on, Knowles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day. And an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, it's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, and more reason to cheer as loud as you can. Geico. And comebacks begin here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Happy holidays, Knowles fans. 14:22 to play. It's all Knowles. Beating up Jacksonville U tonight, 58-28. Out of the timeout, Lockett will shoot the free throws for the McCray technical. First one is good. Lockett in double figures now with 10. And that's double figure scoring 7 times this season, including 5 of his last 6 games. Second one, that's good. He's got 11, 58-30. By the way, Robert McCray, the 5th, has 8 assists right now.
Wow.
If he gets to 10, he'd be the first player in Florida State history with 4 double-digit assist games in a season.
Unbelievable. And here's the other thing about Rob McCray. We've been shooting the ball not great. We were talking about as a coaching staff. I'm like, Rob McCray could have had all double figure if we would have made some shots.
No doubt about it. Wheeler on the attack down the lane. There's a little bit of an elbow called on McGee. Toby will pick up his first personal, and that's team number 7. And just like that, the Dolphins are on the bonus. No, I'm one off. Team number 6, excuse me.
And just like that, like me and you talk about.
Yep, there we go. Pass is deflected out of bounds on the entry pass. It'll be off McCray. Will stay with Jacksonville U. 68th meeting all time. Florida State leads the series 48-19. 19 in a row, winning it. 19 wins in a row in this series. So along that corner baseline, Wheeler inbounds. Back out to Rivers.
Wouldn't shock me if I see if we get a Rob McCray about to tear the rim down. Play in a second.
There's a steal by Jones. Rips it away from Wheeler. Down the floor to McCray. Here's McCray driving, kicking McGee. Back to a trailing Jones. Great up fake. Jones, look out below. LeJay's been cleared for takeoff, flying through the Tallahassee Knights.
Hey, LeJay Jones heard you say, where's LeJay Jones been? He's like, here I am, Mr. Colhane.
Right here. I'm right here. 60-30, Florida State. 13:35 to play. Into Rivers, knocked away by Miles, out of bounds. Into the Jacksonville bench. We'll stay with the Dolphins. Defensively, what are you liking right now?
I'm liking the activity. Again, I didn't get a chance to get how many deflections we had, but we are very active right now defensively. The coaching staff said at halftime, they were like, man, by far, just like I said, most fundamental half we played.
Lockett lowers the shoulder in on Jones and flips it up and in. He's got 13. Now McCray quickly the other way, going at Lockett. Whips it in the corner. McGee, a 3. That's too strong, no good. I don't even care that he missed that. That pass was unbelievable by McCray.
Listen, when he's on from this side to that side of the floor, that right-hand pass, it's a lead.
As we approach 13 minutes left, 60-32, Florida State. Lockett, cross-court pass to Wheeler, right wing. Wheeler driving on Jones, back out Lockett, a left wing, 3, good. Lockett starting to heat up a little bit. He's got 16 points. 60-35. 12:50 to go here inside the Tucker Center. Miles wearing the white headband, the crossover, weaving his way down the lane. Top shot blocked by Wheeler. Florida State ball out of bounds.
Great job that time, though, at least getting there, getting into his body. And that's what you want to do. That's one thing that Coach Locke talked right before the game, saying he actually asked Cam Miles. Cam Miles was one of our things, like we got to touch the paint.
Wiggins checking back in. Somerville back in as well. Jacksonville going to a zone here. 12:41 to play, 16 to shoot, 60-35. Florida State with the lead. Miles quickly into Wiggins, rises up, flips it up and in. He found that soft spot in the zone.
Gosh.
And another technical foul called on Florida State. Is that on Miles, they're going to say?
Yeah.
All right. A quick whistle. Same official as, and I should correct myself, it's not the same official. 2 different officials have whistled technical fouls tonight on Florida State. I believe, free throw is up and in. I think that's Mark Schnurr, I believe, who was talking with Luke Laux about what he saw there. Lockett makes both free throws. He now has 18. 62-37 Florida State, 12:38 to go.
One of the problems is this with referees. I'm just like, my man, like, if it keeps going and it gets, if it's like get whatever, but I'm like, it's a part of the game. I mean, this is where you just take the fun out of playing basketball sometimes. Let these guys play a little bit. Now, if it's getting, we talk about it, getting too chippy, yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Wheeler racing through the pressure into the corner, Arias. Arias back out Wheeler over to Lockett. Nice pass down low, Rivers. Shoulder shake, stepping through, nice move, puts it in.
Now here we go. Florida State, we got to stay locked in right now.
62-39, 12:15 to go. McGee driving out to Somerville, a 3, too strong. And the rebound run down by Wheeler. Wheeler will slow it up.
One thing Wheeler's done a great job of penetrating here in this second half. We got to keep that ball in front of us.
Next whistle, the under 12 timeout. He drives again, kicks, extra pass, Lockett to Arias, 3-ball, way off, no. And Basong the rebound, his 6th of the night. 62-39, Florida State. Pass inside, Wiggins in the corner, Miles right corner, 3, that's off, no good. Rivers the rebound, 3's not falling all of a sudden.
Yeah, one of the things is this, you got to be able to get a bucket.
Lockett starting to attack a bit here. 9 second half points, 18 to lead all scores. Wheeler over to Lockett, rips through the drive in the left baseline, in the air, into the corner, extra pass Wood, extra pass Wheeler, top of the key, 3, good night,
Lord.
Look out, no good. Offensive rebound Wood, new shot clocked at 20. Wheeler has it a jab step, Jordan Mincy says back it out, slow it up. 62-39, Florida State approaching 11 minutes to go. Arias bumped into by McGee, back to Wheeler, now out, pass deflected, run down by Lockett, 4 to shoot 3, and a whistle and a foul call underneath as the ball was tapped away by Wiggins, trying to get the ball in. Oh my goodness, I will keep my mouth shut on that one. Foul on Wiggins, it'll be his 3rd, team foul number 8. And Rivers will shoot the 1-1 when we come back. 11:02 remains in our ball game on Monday night. Florida State with the lead, 62-39. We are back after this timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score 2. Each made 3, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
And Glory Days Grill is our host location of Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. Join us Wednesday, January 7th, 7 to 8 p.m. It's our first show after the new year with the head coach talking all things Florida State basketball. You can watch it on all Florida State streaming platforms. Listen, of course, on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app, 7 to 8 p.m. Wednesday, January the 7th. And for over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. Well, a lot of ties between these two programs recently and historically. You got Rivers at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Free throw, missed it, no good. Steen in there for the rebound. Of course, you talked about Michael Fly and Robert McRae the fifth. Part of the Jacksonville program last year. The great Hugh Durham. His final stop was at Jacksonville U at the end of his career. Miles with the right wing. From 97 to 2005 with 106 wins. Pass inside to a cutting Steen. Blocked out of there, out of bounds by Rivers. Will stay with the Noles, 6 to shoot. Here comes Alan Udamadu in the ballgame for the first time, the 6'10 senior out of Lagos, Nigeria.
Yo, I don't think he's ever missed a day of curls in his life.
He's looking good.
Yeah.
And if he's 6'10", I'm 6'6".
Yeah.
He's not taller than Alex Steen.
Yeah, I mean, man, he needs to be played.
That's a 6'6". That's bad. That was not even close. Somerville along the baseline, bumped into by Udamadu, and he's going to come in there and be called for a foul. Alan Udamadu.
Let me tell you right now, man, Mike Norvell may need to see if we can talk to Jordan Mincy about getting my brother out there. Middle linebacker, tight end, something.
Yeah, he's been kicked by a horse in both arms. Along the baseline, Miles will inbound to Somerville, knocked away by Lockett in a steal. Lockett able to turn him over, and now Wheeler will slow it up. And we've not been as efficient here in this second half.
No.
10-20 to play. Right wing area. Steps into a long three. Off no good. Offensive rebound. Wood leans into Miles. That's no good. Gets it back. Puts it up and in. Wood. 62-41 is the score. This is right now, it's a 6-0 mini run by the Dolphins. Left wing, Steen to a cutting Miles, kicks out Somerville, great pass, three, got it.
Great pass by Steen, great pass by Cam Miles. Wow, that's great basketball right there.
Third assist by Miles in Somerville. Martin Somerville has now a season best here at Florida State. 19 points, 5 threes made. 107 career threes by Martin Somerville. Wheeler trying to turn the corner on Steen, fall away jumper, good by Simon Wheeler.
Simon Wheeler, I tell you what, Simon Wheeler's been the guy getting them going this half.
His first points, 9:20 and counting, 65-43, Florida State. Somerville starts a drive on the attack. Somerville blocked, but a foul call. And Udamadu got the block, but he's going to be fouled by Wheeler. So Martin heads to the line. He will shoot two. How about Somerville tonight, huh, Adrian?
Somerville's been playing him. He's done a great job tonight so far. Been in there, and I think he's taken care of. You look at it, he's 5 for 9 from 3. And again, they'll do that with free throw.
Puts it in. Jones and McCray are in. Masong and Miles out. Stirk back in. Wheeler will take a seat for Jordan Mincy. Of course, the great Artis Gilmore led Jacksonville in 1970 to the national championship game against UCLA.
Yeah.
Free throw good at Cole Fieldhouse in College Station.
Hey.
Everybody goes crazy, including Alexander Colhane. The 6'7". 67 on the board for the Noles right now. Fired up. What a phenomenon that's become. Amazing.
Oh,
you believe that?
Everybody talks about it being a phenomenon, and which it really is. But people didn't lived in the era of a Dave Chappelle show. People just walk around just yelling random Rick James quotes around.
There's a shot up and in by Wood. 3. Somerville no good. McGee trying to grab the rebound. Tapped it to Lockett. Or if you watch Austin Powers movies back in the day.
Definitely.
Lockett throws it up, no good. Udamadu trying to tap it out. McCray runs it down. Here's McCray down the floor. Bad pass intercepted by Stirk. The other way, 3-on-2. Wood streaking to the lane. Blocked by Jones. Jones with the block. Gets it down. Here's a pass to McCray. Bounce pass. Steen! And a two-hand cram by the Panama City Beach native. 9 assists now for McCray.
Great job that time. Listen, LeJay Jones, great job getting the stop that time. Big-time block by LeJay Jones. Man.
69-45 as we approach 8 minutes to play on Monday night here inside the Tucker Center. Cimarron wearing the Santa suit across the way. It's a festive atmosphere. Lob into Udamadu. Zone defense by Florida State. Now back to man-to-man.
Cimarron with the Santa suit with the mid-black forces. That's criminal.
Look out. Jumper, Lockett, no. Udamadu puts it up and in and one. He came free on the offensive rebound and put back. Heads to the line, chance at a three-point play. That's going to be on Steen, his third. And we have a timeout on the floor. 7:45 to go on Monday night. Noles in control, leading Jacksonville 69-47. We are back after this timeout.
What's here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Hey, Seminole fans, can't make it to the game? No worries. Head to the ultimate FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen. Get ready for an epic vibe, mouth-watering food, and unbeatable drink specials. Every game is on the big screens all season long. Whether you're in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, it's the best place to cheer on the Noles outside of the Donald L. Tucker Center. American Social, the only spot for the official FSU watch parties. See you there. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com. Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day. And an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminoles Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And for kids, for families, for where we live, Wolfson Children's Hospital is always here. Wolfson Children's, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. And did you know that FSU Athletics is self-supported, is not funded by tax dollars? We rely on fans to join Seminole Boosters so your teams have the best chance to succeed on and off the court. Membership starts at $5 per month and comes with great benefits. Go online to SeminoleBoosters.com to learn more. Seminole Boosters. 7:45 to play. 69-47 Florida State leading Jacksonville. And Adrian Martin Somerville has 21 points in this contest. He's made a season-high 5 threes. One off his career best. And Robert McCray, the fifth, has 9 assists. One more assist to be the first Seminole ever with 4 games of double-digit assists in a season.
That's amazing. That is, listen, and there have been some really good point guards here. Shout out to my man, my teammate Delvon Arrington was a big-time player, and Delvon never did that.
Udamadu makes the free throw.
Man.
3-point play.
I'm telling you, my man Udamadu, as soon as the season's over, they need to get him in WWE or something.
Man, looking good away from the ball, and Arias is called for a foul. We done a great job on Arias tonight, Adrian. 3 points, just 1 of 7 from 3, and the field.
Yeah, has done a really, really good job. The other thing is this, man. In this second half, I thought that that Jacksonville's done a good job is when they've had the little fella in there. What's his name? Wheeler. He has played. I mean, I thought he's been exceptional. I mean, he is controlled. He's been able to do some stuff.
Jones makes the first one, earns the front end. Leger now with 9 points, 70-48. The Noles only allowed 49 to Mississippi Valley State Friday night. Second one, got it. He's got 10 now, Leger. And our crew is not liking some of the things. They said something to Hayden Wood there, the freshman. Told him to knock it off, whatever he did.
He should get a technical. Everybody else is you're handing them out like Christmas gift.
Yeah, 1-3-1, half-court zone defense here by the Noles. Lockett now over to Sturck. Arias pass inside. Udamadu throws it up and in. The big fellow with 5 points off the bench. 71-50 Florida State. But 49 allowed. Season low, obviously, against the Delta Devils. And the lowest amount since 2019, when the Noles only allowed 47 at Georgia Tech. Wiggins in the corner. Now Jones dribbles out. Jones back over to McCray. McCray, 8 to shoot, going to work. Rob to Somerville. Somerville, 5, 4. Steen fakes the handoff all the way in.
Hey!
A little trickeration from Alex Steen on the fake handoff and a two-hand rim ripper.
Hey, Steener out there, little fake handoff that time, a little Pat Mahomes.
That was a little RPO zone read from Steen. Left wing, here's Sturck, 73 to 50. Florida State, 6:30 to go here on Monday night. Final home game of 2025. NBA 3 by Sturck, short, no good. Jones skies for the rebound. That's his 5th. Now McCray, 1 assist away from history right here. Here's McCray shaking and baking, cross court. Wiggins on right wing, 3, no good. Steen the offensive rebound. That was straight on, but strong. Hand off Wiggins, off a screen. Now Wiggins back out to McCray. McCray with it on the bounce between the legs. McCray shaking and baking, spinning. McCray, top floater, no good. Udamadu the rebound.
Yep.
Under 6 to go, 73 to 50. Noles have led the entire way tonight. Sturck, the freshman, over to Lockett, Boise State transfer. Lockett also with 18 points. Wood the up fake, driving the baseline, reverse layup, Crafty up and in by Hayden Wood. Now with 11. And Wood in double figures now for the 5th time this season. 73-52. Somerville back out McCray. McCray has it with the left hand. McCray bounces into Steen. Nice lob. Wiggins, reverse layup up and in. Wasn't the greatest lob efficiency-wise by Steen. Had the right idea, and Wiggins with an acrobatic move.
And listen, let me tell you right now, I was saying it earlier, when Rob McCray gets that ball, we get it in the middle of the floor, that slips open, and the opposite corner is open every single time.
Sturck, the up fake left wing, 75-52. Back to Sturck, the up fake again. Driving, step through, in, shot good. But they're going to hit Udamadu with a closeout, clearing out Wiggins. And an offensive foul called on Jacksonville. And so the Noles that time get a little bit of a break on the whistle. And Udamadu will leave. Caparazzo back in for Jordan Mincy. Dolphins last season won at Virginia Tech, by the way, in Blacksburg, 74-64. First win versus an ACC team in 20 years. Robert McCray, the 5th, had 17 points and 8 assists in that game. Now Wiggins picks up a loose ball. Wiggins backing his way in. He loses it, gets it back, 10 to shoot. Fires back out to McGee. McGee, handoff now to Miles. 5, 4, 3. Miles with the right hand. Tough floater up the window. Somehow got it to go, Adrian.
Yeah, young fella's good, man. He was a lot of talent.
He has 5 points off the bench and 4 assists. In 16 minutes tonight, 77-52 as we approach 4 minutes to play. Zone defense now by FSU. Wood weaving through, middle of the lane, no good. And Basong the rebound. Just checked in at the timeout, whipping it down the floor. McCray to Miles. Miles, long step back three. Got it right there. Cam Miles able to bury the triple. That's his second 3 of the night. Miles puts it up and in. Florida State leading 80-52. Wood with it on the bounce. Wood back to Sturck. 3.5 to play. Zone defense here. Sturck now Lockett. Wood 7 to shoot. Cross court pass. Arias driving all the way in. Reverse layup. Puts it up and in.
Gotta be. Here's the thing. This is where we have to be better. Is that we gotta sustain effort.
7-0 mini run ended there. Wiggins whips it in the corner. Miles back to Basong. Basong is trying to drive through 2 defenders. Knocked away by Arias. A steal. Block it down the floor to Wood. A right wing triple. Short. Caparoso, the offensive rebound. Sturck, a great look at a 3. That's off no good. Rebound tapped out to Wood. Top of the key. Now in the corner. Arias will fire a 3. That one rolls off no good. And Miles the rebound. Miles brings it across. Under 3 to play. Noles going to head to the holiday break happy. Pass inside Wiggins. Wiggins rises up. Jumper. Good! And if I'm correct, that should be history made right there for Robert McCray the 5th. with his 10th assist. He's the first player in Florida State history with 4 games of double-digit assists in a season all time.
Great job that time by Rob McCray.
Arias right corner 3. That is good. Buries his second triple of the night. He's got 8. And how about Robert McCray the 5th, Adrian?
Heck of a basketball player, man.
Double-digit assists for the 4th time this season. First time that's happened in Florida State history. McGee, quick pass down low. Basong, great catch. And Wood's going to be called for a foul on the body. And that's Wood's 4th. And Basong will shoot 2 when we come back. 1:59 to go. It's all Florida State here on Monday night, leading Jacksonville 82-57. We are back after this timeout.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial banks.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network.
Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, it's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, and more reason to cheer as loud as you can. Geico. Live in our Renewal by Anderson courtside seats. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. 1:59 to play. 82-57. Florida State leading Jacksonville. Adrian, we're headed towards our 20th straight win in the series. The first time we played the Dolphins in 10 years.
Yeah, and like I said, this is a prototypical trap game, but this Florida State basketball team, I mean, this coaching staff was, I mean, they were adamant about this not being a drop-off.
The song at the line, shooting 2, first one, good for Thomas. And how about this 2-game stretch for Thomas Basong? Back-to-back games in double figures and a new career high with 11 points.
Big time, and then 7 rebounds as well.
That ties a career high as well. Missed the second one, no good. Rivers the rebound for Jacksonville. And the Dolphins will be off until New Year's Day. They're at Lipscomb in Nashville in their ASUN opener. 44th meeting all time. They've lost 3 straight. Their last win against the Bisons was back in 2020. Shot up and in by Rivers and one. Foul's going to be called on Shah Muhammad, who just checked in. Alir Malouk checks in for the first time as well. So those 2 bigs are in. Third kill back in the game as well for JU.
Elite last name right there.
Third kill is something. That's like a character from a Kill Bill movie or something.
I was about to say that. John Wick guy.
John Wick, yep, that's a good one. Free throw no good. Maluk the rebound. 1:35 and counting left. 83-59 Florida State away from the ball. Arias will be called for a hold on Somerville. That's his second, and Martin will head to the line and shoot two. He's got 21 points. A season high 5 threes made for Somerville. And here comes our boy, Jalen Crawford. Your boy, but he's definitely our boy as well.
Let me tell you this. I always tell people, one thing about Jalen Crawford, he's never seen a shot he hasn't done like. He's never seen a shot.
Free throw good by Somerville. He'll come in if Martin makes this second one. And Crawford going to come in right now anyway. Love to see it.
Love to see it.
Your father is in attendance tonight as well, his grandfather.
He is here, yep.
Former coach.
Former coach, coach 30-plus years, Division I basketball, So, again, he was here when he made his first career basket. Again, hopefully he'll get another Christmas present today.
There you go.
We'll see.
Martin made them both. He's got 23. 85-59. Crawford is at the point of the 1-3-1 zone right now. Arias at NBA left wing three. Way off, no good. And Somerville the rebound. Final 1:20 of our game. Here's Martin across the timeline. Somerville backing it up. Man-to-man defensively by Jacksonville. Working a high ball screen. Over to Crawford. Crawford kicks in the corner. Basong. Basong driving. Pass is tapped out of bounds along the baseline by Rivers. Trying to find Maluk. Miles in. Somerville out. 1:06 to play.
Great job by Martin Somerville today.
Heck of a game, huh?
Heck of a game. Let me tell you this. He's starting to form himself into the leader of this basketball team.
Yeah.
He's the guy talking.
There's Crawford for a three. Just strong, no good. Man, it even surprised me with it. The song had it knocked away out of bounds off a Wheeler. And we'll stay with Florida. Hey, you know your boy Bass, man. He caught that was catching fire, baby.
Oh my gosh, boy.
How about that? Basong inbound to Maluk. Now back over to Miles in the corner. Crawford long three.
Almost
no
got
good.
it.
And a foul hold on Wheeler. Hanging on to Maluk with 54.9 to go. Wheeler picked up his third, and Maluk will shoot two. I'm calling it. He's making one.
He's making
before
one?
the end of the night. It's happening.
All right.
He's hunting right now.
He is hunting.
He's holiday hunting.
Hey, that's the thing with him when he hunts, he rushes instead of just taking his time.
Basong puts in the free throw. He has 12 points. A new career high 12 points. A new career high 8 rebounds for Thomas Basong.
Great job. Great job.
5 in double figures tonight. Basong makes the second one. Now 13 for the freshman. Final 54.9. 87-59 Florida State. Lob in the middle of the paint. Third kill, back out. The up fake. Now Wheeler on the drive. Turns the corner, handoff. Rivers, two-hand dunk. Nice pass. You like that Wheeler kid, I know.
Yep.
Quickly the other way. Crawford comes three. Corner three. Rattles off, no. Rebound out of bounds off of Florida State. Oh, hey. I thought that was the one right now.
Thought you called it. You thought he was going to get one? Yeah, here we go.
Final 34.8. Will Luke Laux let him hit another one here if we get a possession?
No,
that's the question.
No, I think we're gonna. No, I think they're gonna slow it down here.
Yeah. Wheeler swings over Arias, middle of the zone. Third kill, jumper, good. Shot clock off. Final 24.5. 87-63 is the score.
Yeah.
To some, that basket was important out there, by the way. And Miles will dribble out the final 8 seconds. I thought Jalen Crawford was going to hit that last one. I thought that was in.
I thought that was the one. It took his time. It was good.
There's the horn. And a big hug at center court. Luke Laux and Jordan Mincy. Michael Fly is going to get some love as well from his friends and former comrades. As the Noles will go to the holiday break happy, checking all the boxes, back on the nice list here these past 2 games, and getting it done to wrap up non-conference play in 2025. Let's fire up the war chant. and plant a Christmas spear. Knowles win. Knowles win 87-63 the final. And this coaching staff got to be happy going home for the holidays.
Yeah, they are. And again, I think this basketball team is ready to I think they're going to be able to go in the second half. Second half of the year, they got to keep the same rhythm, same stuff they've been doing before. Great job this time by the Florida State basketball team.
Absolutely. Great job. Great job by this Florida State basketball team. 87-63 is our final score. Knowles win, improved to 7-6 on the year. And now we'll crank things up to another level starting next Tuesday night, Adrian. We'll enjoy this one, obviously, in the holidays. But right into the belly of the beast at the Smith Center in Chapel Hill, taking on 11th ranked North Carolina.
Let me tell you what. What's the kid's name? Caleb Williams, is it?
Caleb Wilson.
Caleb Wilson. Let me tell you right now. One of the balanced kids I've seen in a long time.
Yep.
Reminds me of he's a more skilled. This is crazy. He's like a more skilled Kevin Garnett was at that time.
Wow.
So, yeah, he's a good player.
That's impressive. Both teams taking a long time. Michael
Fly giving
everybody love.
Yeah, Michael Fly giving Christmas speeches to everybody.
There is.
Wow.
Michael Fly was waiting 40 minutes tonight to get into the Christmas spirit. Now it's exuding out of his pores.
Hey, let me tell you, Michael Fly was letting even Rudolph got shots today about not paying attention, man. So again, overall, great job of the Florida State basketball team.
Jacksonville in the middle of a 5-game road swing. They will fall to 5-8. Again, the A-Sun openers at Lipscomb. The Bisons were the A-Sun NCAA tournament participant last season. Got beat by Iowa State in the first round of the tournament last year. Martin Somerville's our player of the game. He's coming over. Go ahead. Get over there. Go over there quick. That's fine. Yep, that's okay. As the players are behind Robert McCray V, hanging out with their teammate. Ansley Topchick is interviewing him on the TV broadcast for Seminole Productions. And a historic night for Robert McCray V. Adrian, 10 assists.
Yep.
That's 4 games already this season with double-digit assists. The first time a player has had 4 games of double-digit assists in Florida State basketball history.
That's amazing. And listen, dominated the game without having to dominate the ball. Had 5 points, but you got to had 5 rebounds and 10 assists, and that's what you want to see right there.
And before we continue on, let us pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford, Chris Culp courtside, our renewal by Anderson courtside seats. Blake Lundy back in our Seminole Sports Network studios getting work done tonight. We appreciate Blake here during the holiday season. 87-63 the final. The Noles going home happy this holiday season with a big win over Jacksonville U. Martin Somerville is back over here with us. Great night tonight. Season high for Somerville, scoring the ball. 23 points, 5 threes. You are the king, my friend, of the 4-point play. I love how you do it. How do you do it? You find a way to get yourself to the line from behind that 3-point line, Martin.
I think a lot of people just focus on staying in their shot. Where me, I like seeing how the defender closes out on me, and a lot of times it's out of control. So, when they're out of control, I take advantage of it.
That boy.
Martin, one of the things that I've heard you guys do, there's been a renewed focus, you know what I mean? Again, I know that you guys have that mantra now, 10 toes. What does that really mean for you guys as far as that idea of having 10 toes? Because I think it's something that really has kind of relocked you guys in.
10 toes for us just means, be present, feet on land, be where you are, be present in the moment, take advantage of every single moment that we have. A lot of times we take this game for granted. We have 16 years. They don't get this opportunity again. And I'm telling the young guys, me being another young guy, you got to make this moment for them, right? We get another chance at it, and they don't. So you got to be special for your brother. And you got to take advantage of every single moment that we have out here on this floor wearing garnet and gold. So I think we've fully took just a hold of the 10 toes mantra, and you see it coming out here on the court. We're playing very well. We're playing great basketball, and I just love the energy. It's infectious.
Yeah. Martin, how about your teammate, one of those old guys, is Robert McCray V. 10 assists tonight. He's the first player in Florida State basketball history with 4 games of double-digit assists in a season, all time at Florida State University.
Yeah.
When you hear that, I know it's no surprise, but how happy are you for your brother?
No, I mean, I love it. Obviously, him playing against his old team, that's special. You don't get them moments at all, really. So we wanted to go out there and get a big win for him, just being behind him. And he's very unselfish with the basketball. A lot of guys, you play your old team, you would be the one to try to go out there and get 20.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Rob. Like, he knows how good he is at touching the paint and making the defense collapse, and he just makes shots easier for me and everybody else on the team. So we love him for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations.
Appreciate
What a
you.
game. What's on the Christmas list for you? What do you got?
I'm blessed, so I honestly don't ask for too much for Christmas. I like giving stuff away.
There you go.
There it is.
There it is.
Thank you so
Hey,
much.
Martin, congratulations. Great game.
I appreciate you.
Happy
man.
holidays.
Yes, sir.
Martin Somerville with us in the post game. Excellent game tonight for Somerville. 23 points, 5 threes, both season highs in the Garnet and Gold.
And let me tell you this, you can just hear the leadership
Oh, yeah.
out that kid. It's just,
Yeah.
I mean, if he's here for his next, if he finishes out here at Florida State, I think he's going to have a chance to be one of those, that Trent Forrest type era as far as like leaders on this team. I mean, incredible young man.
87-63 the final. A Florida State winner. Sunstop postgame show is coming up next.